Have you ever felt that life is filled with darkness? Darkness in the form of problems, heartbreak, grudges, hatred, or injustice? And when we find ourselves in that darkness, we often think that the only way to fight it is with even more darkness. But is that really true? Martin Luther King Jr. once said so beautifully, "Darkness cannot drive out darkness. Only light can do that. Hate cannot drive out hate. Only love can do that. Darkness cannot cast out darkness. Only light has the power to do that. Hatred cannot cast out hatred. Only love has the power to do that." Let us imagine for a moment a pitch-black room. If we grow angry at the darkness, will it go away? If we scream, if we curse it, or even add more layers of darkness, will that make the room brighter? Of course not. The only way to drive out darkness is to bring light, no matter how small. Even the tiniest candle can break through the deepest night. Life is the same. When we face hatred, if we respond with hatred, all we create is an endless cycle of bitterness and revenge. But if we come with the light of the heart, with sincerity, with patience, with love, then hatred slowly begins to fade away. History tells us that Martin Luther King Jr. himself faced discrimination, insults, threats, and even attacks directed at him and his family. Yet, he chose the path of love, not hatred. He did not return violence with violence, but with firmness, dignity, and compassion. And that is why the world listened to him. Don't we often face something similar in our own daily lives? There are people who belittle us, insult us, or even wound our hearts. Our instinct says, fight back. But this is where the wisdom of this quote becomes alive. If we answer hatred with hatred, then we are no different from them. But if we choose to bring light, a smile, patience, or even a prayer, then we not only keep our own hearts pure, but we also transform the atmosphere around us. Ask yourself these questions. Have you ever been so consumed by anger that you later regretted your actions? Have you ever hated someone so deeply only to find that it was your own heart that became restless and burdened? Hatred is like drinking poison and hoping the other person will die, but in the end, it is we who are destroyed little by little. That is why love is the answer. Love is not merely a romantic feeling. It is a healing energy, a strength that calms the weary soul, and a power that has the ability to transform the world. So, how can we apply this message in our everyday lives? When there is conflict in the family, do not add fire to fire. Be the light that calms, not the spark that fuels the flame. When you face envy or betrayal at work, respond with professionalism and kindness. When you see differences of opinion in society, do not let hatred tear people apart. Instead, listen, understand, and embrace. And most importantly, realize that often our greatest enemy is not others. It is the hatred within our own hearts. So forgive, let go, and allow love to live within you. Think of the world as a garden. If we plant seeds of hatred, what will grow? Thorny trees, ready to hurt anyone who comes near. But if we plant seeds of love, what will blossom? Beautiful flowers that soothe every eye that gazes upon them. We cannot expect the world to become more beautiful if we keep watering it with hatred. Change begins with us, within our own hearts. My friends, life will always give us choices, to fight darkness with darkness, or to bring light, to fight hatred with hatred, or to choose love. That choice lies in our hands every single day. Remember this, even the smallest candle can pierce through the darkest night, and even the smallest act of love can soften the hardest of hearts. Be the light, be the love, because that is the only path that truly has the power to change the world.